Okay, the last thing that I want you to do for Lab 4.4 is we want to write a custom snap reporter block called make all positive. It takes a list of number as an argument and reports a new list that is the same as the argument, except all the negative numbers have been replaced by their absolute value. Okay, so we want to report a block. So go to variables, and we're going to make a reporter block called makes all positive. Press OK. We want to add a list as an argument. You can call that list. And now we want to replace, so first of all, we want to say if something's negative, so if something's negative, and the way to figure that out is less than 0. So if the item number of list is less than 0, and actually let's get a counter again. If the counter, we're going to set counter to 1. Set counter to 1. And if the counter of list is less than 1, then I want to replace it. There's actually a replace command or a block. Replace item counter of list with, what do you want to replace it with? You want to replace it with its value times a negative? Okay. So if it's a negative number, then you want to multiply it by -1. So we'll duplicate that. So do you see what we just did? We replace item counter of list with item counter of list times -1, which will make a -5 a +5. Now we're not done yet. We actually have to make our loop. So we set our counter, and let's make our loop a repeat until loop. Put that inside of it. So we want to repeat until the counter is equal to the length of list. Right. Counter is equal to length of list, probably +1. Length of list. So you probably want to say length of list +1. So let's do that. And now, looks like we're done. Oh, and then we want to report the list, the new list. So every time I replace this, I should report the list. Press OK. Oh, and we forgot our comment. So let's write that comment. Makes all positive, right? Add comment. This block makes all negative numbers positive. Excellent. Let's test it out. Let's put numbers in there. Do I have any negative numbers in there? Let's make this -2 and -3. And now if I press this, it did not work. All right, let's stop exactly what we're doing.